Hi folks, in this video we're going to talk about the assignments for module 5. Well, you have two assignments. One is an individual and other one is a group assignment. We'll also start uh, the, not start per se, it's already been started, the final group case, just to give you a heads up. Now, regarding an individual assignment, as you can see on the screen, it's assignment 6 here. Discuss an example of customer failure in services. Develop a plan to tackle the failure. Now, what this means is like I'm specifically looking at a service aspect of an organization. It could be failure in customer service or a service product in itself. So, what I mean by that is so many times we hear complaints from customers, or we as customers have complaints about some experience in customer service. Let's say you call AT&T and T and you have a problem with the way the person spoke to, or the person was not able to fulfill your satisfy your issue. So in that case, that's a customer failure. Now, as an organization, what plan would you incorporate to tackle the failure? How are you going to deal with it? And on the other side, you can also write the response, like for a service product, like a restaurant or a doctor's office or a lawyer's office, something where there is an issue with there's an issue with the way they've been treated, or with the way they've been provided food at a restaurant, like the experience I was telling you about my experience with McDonald's, right? Develop a plan for the develop a plan to tackle such issues. Now, a few years back, there was a story I heard from one of the speakers at a conference that they had an issue with restaurant Denny's, and he went around the country speaking about that problem. Now, imagine the negative publicity that gave to Denny's, right? I mean, nobody is going to be 100% loyal to these restaurants, but still the negative publicity does impact them, right? So any organization need to have a plan to tackle this. How do they manage it, and what could be an outcome is what I'm looking at this assignment. I'm giving you maximum flexibility in the sense that you can actually answer about a service product or customer service. Coming to the group assignments, there's one group assignment: develop a new plan to tackle product discontinuation. Now, this is something that's not in the textbook. This will be something interesting. I just want to hear what you feel uh, a product discontinuation plan should look like. you know After the fact, at the end of this week or the start of next week, I'm going to have a special video about product discontinuation, but I want you all to try this as a group. Now, what is product discontinuation? Now, many times we hear organizations terminate their past products, or the previous products, or the existing products for that matter, like the General Motors shutdown of Saturn, or potentially the future shutdown of some brands here and there. Those are what kind of issues they will face, right? Like, for example, let's say I'm using a product for the last 10 years and suddenly it's being stopped, and like there is some discomfort in me, right? How do I deal with it? Or does, as a customer, does it decrease my it will decrease my the brand reputation I have in my mind about XYZ brand, right? So how does an organization tackle the product discontinuation? So it's as much as forwarding the customers to a competition, or creating a side channel to deal with or to service past customers and things like that. So you can, again, I'm giving you flexibility here in the way that you can talk about a specific product, or you can talk about in general what they are supposed to do. I'm more than open to read your responses. in the way you feel, you deem it necessary. But just don't write in 5 lines or 6 lines saying that, hey, if they discontinue the product, they send an email to the customers. Just don't be undergradish. Uh, this is a graduate course, and the assignment has to dwell more into uh, integrating the concepts that are learned in the semester or and also in the in this module. Okay, hope this helps. Now, coming to the final group case, how can we lead the way? This is a case study that was given at the start of the semester, but I think it's about time you guys start working on it, because we are about 2.5, 3 weeks away from the end of the semester. So, should start thinking about this case and start working on it. Okay, that's about it. Over and out.